Good day, Pinoy Clicksers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope that you are having a blast today. For this video, we're going to have a blast from the past in the old arcade days. So let's insert our coins, press start, and let's go. Okay, so for this video, we're going to look at Marvel Legends Supervillain Marvel's Arcade. So you can see that we have here the figure, the staff, and an alternate head, and this is missing its buff part. So this is what we call a KLB Marvel Legends figure. Kinuha lang ang buff was taken out, so it's a bit cheaper than when you get it mint. On the side of the box, we see here the man in the suit, arcade, white suit, and the same image on the other side. While at the back, we see the complete image. So don't be fooled by the laughter, because again, it's a murderer's laugh. And we see here a short description of Marvel's Arcade. A brilliant assassin with shadowy origins, Arcade makes up for his lack of physical strength with a keen intellect and a vast personal fortune. So he is the main hero in his own murder world. And this is from the Semnu Build a Figure Wave. Arcade is set number 4 and should have contained the right leg of Semnu, but it's not here, as I said. So before we look at Marvel's Arcade in Marvel Legends, we have to, of course, pay respect to his version in Heroclix. And there's actually 3 arcade figures that has been done in Heroclix, and we have all of them. The first one is a very golden age figure, or I don't know if it's silver or golden age. I think it's golden age. So the first arcade is this dude, okay, with the hat and the staff, okay, the cane actually. So I'll put him here on the pedestal as we read the card. So it just says arcade, and he has a special movement, murder bots. Give arcade a power action. Choose up to 2 standard objects, 10 or fewer squares away from arcade, to which he has a clear line of fire when he is given the action, and move each object as if it were a character that has arcade speed value. So it's like he's converting the objects into his own murder bots. Okay, but only for speed value. So does that mean there's no attack? The second special power is on the attack, which is Death Trap. Once per turn, as a free action, arcade can remove from the game any object 10 or fewer squares from arcade, to which he has a clear line of fire, and deal 1 damage to each character adjacent to the object. Okay, so they combo with each other, the murder bots and the death trap. So it's like a bomb. The object is converted into bombs that explode for 1 damage to each character adjacent to it. And Murder World is the special defense power. Arcade can use barrier as if he had a range of 10 and mastermind. Okay, so a range of 10 is really strong. So nowadays there's, I think, no figure that has a range of 10. So but I guess before it's a standard. Okay, one of it's fairly regular to have 10 range. Okay, so can you imagine how powerful that be in today's modern game? So 86 point value. Okay. Unknown name, first appearance is Marvel Team Up number 65. And a quick background, little is known of Arcade's past, but those willing to pay his price of $1 million ahead can hire one of the most brilliant and enthusiastic assassins in the world. Arcade's target are often lured into carefully constructed environments he calls Murder World, where anything can be a deadly weapon. So if you want someone taken care of and have a customized suffering, then you go and call Arcade. The next time we see Arcade is another Silver Age figure from the Avengers set. So this is the long-haired version Arcade. I'm not so familiar of the history of Arcade, why he has this long hair, but he doesn't seem to have the staff anymore or the hat. Let's take a look. So Arcade has the keyword Assassin and Murder World. Welcome to Murder World. When rolling to determine first player, no player receives a modifier to their roll. That's interesting. When on a map whose name includes Arcade's arena, at the beginning of the game, you may start Arcade on click number 7. If you do, Arcade has Cosmic. You can use Improve, Targeting Hindering, and other friendly characters have the robot keyword for the rest of the game. So if you win map, he becomes a very strong figure with all of this addition and support powers. And special attack power, I got control. I control Murder World. Sucks to be you. Arcade can use energy explosion and precision strike. If Arcade occupies a player's starting area, he can draw lines of fire and count range for his attack and damage powers from the square of any friendly character. Okay, so you can notice the verbiage before was very long. Okay, so that's why it's a bit hard to understand. And the special defense, this is my world, you're just living in it for now. Arcade ignores poison and all but 1 damage dealt to him from an attack. So he only takes 1 damage. After Arcade is dealt damage from an opposing character, you may place him in any square within any player's starting area. This power can't be ignored. So he runs away as well. This is from the Avengers Arena comic 2013. And finally, we see Arcade back to modern rotation now, modern age rather, since 2013 with his appearance in the X-Men X of Swords set. So he's back with a shorter haircut, but still no cane and hat, and a yellow green bow tie rather. So let's take a look. He is set number 53A, a super rare. Assassin and robot are still the keywords. And real name is still unknown, with a straight welcome to Murder World. If Arcade's controller chose the map, he has power choose a piece of blocking terrain within range, generate a killer robot bystander in a square adjacent to that piece of terrain. If Arcade controller did not choose the map, then he has at the beginning of the game, give Arcade 3 killer robots. Free, remove a killer robot token to generate a killer robot bystander. So it might even be better for you to lose map if you're using Arcade. So let's take a look at that. Killer robots. Killer robots has this 8 movement, 10 attack with Blade's Claw, so toughness. So don't mind the one because almost always you're gonna use the Blade's Claw. So you can see this seems to be a combination of what he's able to do in previous sets. Special defense, you play by my rules now. Mastermind, willpower. When Arcade uses Mastermind, friendly characters within range are considered adjacent. So that's really strong. And of course, a special damage power leaving so soon. The fun just got started. Leadership, when Arcade uses it and succeed, you may instead generate a killer robot bystander, and it can use autonomous this turn. Okay. So 40 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks of life. I think it's good. For 40 points, it's just going to be a bit hard to build around Arcade unless you're going with robot. But I think it's fine. So you can see here the evolution of Arcade through the years. Okay, so let's put them on the side and go to our main event, which is the Marvel Legends Arcade unboxing. This should be open already. So we got this cheaper because of the absence of the KLB or the buff part. I think we got it for around 800 pesos. So we have here an object, the staff, easy to take out. You have the alternate head, long hair, and the short-haired version will be out in 3, 2. Okay, we are able to pop him out. Tight joints in the hands, fit. Ooh, I love these shoes. Take a look at that shoes. Ooh, yellow bow tie. Okay, let's try to pose him. The closest I think would be, I'm tempted to try this, but there's no hat, so we'll probably do this pose instead. Okay, the bow tie is different, but this one has a longer pant, so I don't think it's close. So this one would suffice. It's fine this way. The shoes as well are also quite the same. Okay, so let's pose him like this. That might be a bit hard. Left leg stretch out with this shoe pointing up, and then bend the knee a little, so to have a jolly expression, and then move the arms like this, and then move the head, tilt the head a little to the front, there to the side na lang. Okay, and this is Arcade. Okay, close enough. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Please insert another coin or just click on the next video to watch more Heroclix and other mix unboxing. Bye-bye!